It's time now to check out what's trending on BuckeyeReview.com. Editor-in-Chief Don Terrell is back to share more on our top stories for November. Great to see you ahead of the first set of holidays coming up.
Yes, so great to see you as well.
Yeah, very exciting. First off, though, you spent the last week at Ad Color. Can you tell us what that is and a little bit about your role? You were a moderator for a panel featuring the cast and the showrunner of Bel-Air.
Yes, so Ad Color champions people in creative industries who come from a variety of walks, life experiences, and various backgrounds. Tiffany R. Warren is the founder and president of Ad Color, which was established in 2005. And this was such a great event. DJ Jazzy Jeff from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, he did a welcome reception, and there were executives from various companies there, from Google, Microsoft, LinkedIn, Spotify, as well as even Bishop T.D. Jakes and writer, filmmaker, and producer Mara Brockett-Hill. I think one of the most special moments was Rachel Lindsay. She was there as well. And for those of you who do not know, Rachel Lindsay is an author, attorney, media personality, and she was the first Black lead in the Bachelor franchise. She appeared on The Bachelor 21st season, as well as The Bachelorette, the 13th season. And she introduced me, as you stated, I was a moderator for the Bel-Air panel. She introduced me in our panel, and what made that moment so special is that I'd known Rachel for nearly 20 years. We interned together at the NBA. So to see her career just taking off and just to get a chance to just hug up on her, see her, and just all the success she's garnered is so well worth it. So we had an opportunity to reconnect. I did interview Carla Banks Waddles, who's the showrunner and executive producer, Cassandra Freeman, who serves as Aunt Viv, and Adrian Holmes, Uncle Phil. And our discussion was mostly rooted in what it means to reimagine a cultural classic, such as The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, for a new generation, the power of representation and the responsibility to tell authentic stories. And it was a powerful overall conversation about legacy, reinvention, and how this show continues to shape the culture as it enters its fourth and final season.
Yeah.
So
very exciting.
I'm a huge fan, yes. So if you haven't already watched any episodes, make sure you do.
I'm going to, because that was our after-school special. You know, after school,
Yes.
we would race home and watch all the shows that came on in a row, and that was one of them. Real quick, without loved ones this year, you know, the holidays can be difficult. And something that I know is very important to you to share, you lost your mom during the holidays, and you wrote an essay about it. I can't imagine how difficult that has been. So can you share a little bit more about how to navigate grief during the holidays when you're missing one of your loved ones, especially if it's a parent or a grandparent?
Well, that's the thing, you know, you said you can't imagine, and the reason why I'm smiling is because I'm filled with so much gratitude. I've gotten to that other side of grief, not saying that joy and grief can't coexist at the same time, because it definitely can. But, you know, during the holidays, people are thinking about joy, happiness, you know, picking out the menu options, purchasing gifts, and there are other people on the opposite end of the spectrum. And unfortunately, I've experienced both sides of the coin, where no amount of comforting words or nice gestures can ease the pain. And, you know, so many people have wondered how I was able to find beauty in the pain. I do want to offer local resources for anybody who may be dealing with the loss of a loved one during the holidays, because it can be escalated, your feelings of grief. The Mahoning County chapter of GRASP, which is a grief recovery group, offers sessions, as well as Grief Share is another grief recovery group that's available in various cities throughout the country, as well as Boardman and Youngstown, specifically within the Valley. So another way that you can honor your loved one is to maybe be flexible with traditions and create new ones. Light a candle. My mom had a green thumb and was known for, you know, floral arrangements, being out in the garden. And so a lot of times during the holidays, what I tend to do is get me a little floral arrangement, and I, you know, plant plants, excuse me, down in South Florida. And it just reminds me that my mom's presence is always with me, and I feel so connected. I think most importantly, you need to acknowledge your feelings. It's okay to feel joy, and it's also okay to feel grief.
Yeah, that is something I had to deal with too. And, you know, I just sit in my dad's convertible, and I'm like, I still feel like we're going on a little ride. It's good though.
Because he's
but
still
you're
with
right.
you, always with you.
Yeah, it is. It's a lot of ups and downs. We are kind of out of time, but November is also National Entrepreneur Month. So you have someone that's in the spotlight for that, someone local. Real quick, what's their name? And we're going to read these online. So tell us a little bit real quick.
Yes, Michelle Thomas, she owns Trust and Only Believe. Her business was founded out of faith and determination after she received a breast cancer diagnosis. I'm happy to say she's celebrating 3 years cancer free. She encourages you to get your yearly mammogram and, most importantly, examine and know your body.
Oh, yes, such a huge, important thing to do. You know, women got to do that. Very important this time of year, especially, too.
Absolutely.
We just got off of the whole October Awareness Month, but you can't forget it. Dontera, great to have you with us. Great stories to check out. This and more over on BuckeyeReview.com. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely.